Hello, audience. Today is the start of my whole new series, which is with a fresh club, as you can see I'm creating right now. I decided to get rid of most of my coins and give them away to friends and stuff, as I thought of this idea while I was on holiday, and thought it's pretty interesting. And I don't think anyone's done it yet. I will be just playing with bronze players for a lot of it, and then buying my way through it. The idea of this game, while I'm trying to sort out the best chemistry in this squad, the idea of the series is purely about like triangle numbers. If you ever heard of triangle numbers in maths and stuff like that, it's kind of you know. But it's like numbers 1, numbers 3, number 6, numbers 10, number 15, number 21, and stuff like that. They all sound really random at the moment, but I'll play one game and I'll buy a player with the coins that I've earned from that one game. Then I'll play 2 games and I'll use the money to buy another player, like all of the money I can to buy another player out of them 2 games. Then after 3 games, I'll be buying another player, so eventually I'll get up and I'll have to play 10 games without buying anyone to be able to buy him. But after that, then 10 games, really, that should get me a lot of money to be able to buy quite a good player. After I've got up to it, I'm not sure what will happen. If you guys enjoy the series, then I'll carry it on. I might come back down to back to 1, or go back again, like start from 1 and go to 10 again. But yeah, that's really the aim of this series. I thought of it. I don't think really anyone's actually done it yet, so hopefully you guys will enjoy it. In this game, I started losing quite badly, really. It was a really good French team. Go back and find it and see what the team was if you missed it. It's just a really good French bronze team. I'm quite surprised about how good some of his players were. I just kept on getting owned. Everything he did was just amazing. Like, this was just a normal starter pack team, so it was a bit rubbish. None of the players really fitted well together. I did manage to get a reasonable chemistry of around 60, maybe more. But yeah, this game really just kept on going, and he'd keep scoring and keep scoring. This was the 71st minute and he'd scored his 3rd goal. So I thought, okay, 3-0. I'm going to try and keep it at that, but it really didn't end at 3-0. It was quite bad. So it's just through ball like that. You wouldn't see that from half the goal players. To be able to finish that over my goalie, my goalkeeper has been a bit of a downs. And yeah, it's just he loved watching all of his replays as well. I forgot to tell you that that was irritating. There, my keeper was being a complete prick. Really, he just give away a penalty. So that's another goal. That was in what minute? That was. He won't tell me yet. I can't see. Oh God, him and watching his replays is just crazy. That was in the 76th minute, so that was only 5 minutes away from after he scoring his last goal. That's his 4th goal now. That Benzia is only 18, 19, but he's really good rated on here. Well, for a bronze player, he's got really good stats. Yet again, this is in the 90th minute now. This is 5 now. He kept on piling them in. I couldn't do anything. I couldn't defend. I could barely shoot. So I just got half give it up on everything. And there's another one. It's a Benzia header, 90th minute. So that kind of summed up the game for me. I was very disappointed with the start of the series. I know this was in the Bronze Cup, which I will be starting it in the actual divisions after this game, because I just couldn't bear doing anything like that again. So after that game, I had earned quite a minimum amount of coins, really, after losing 5-6 now. So hopefully 375 coins will get me a player. So as you can see, 375 coins I've got to spend on a player. I really wanted to play 4-3-3 because that was the only formation that, when I had money, I actually liked to play with. It was actually quite enjoyable. So I just searched for a player which was just in 433 and below 375, which you won't know how hard this is. It's just crazy trying to find a player like that. I was finding them all positions, but I thought a striker will actually help me a lot more than anyone else. So I decided to buy Gary Hooper, which cost me 350 coins, which I thought was quite good. It was only 9 minutes into its trade. So I bought him, and then I got into another game, which hopefully Gary Hooper, because he didn't really connect with anyone. He wasn't in the right formation that I was playing, which was 4-1-2-1-2. And yeah, I wasn't really expecting much from him. But really, it's bronze players, so I couldn't really do anything. Right, this is the start of the divisions, this is starting on Division 5. So it's still playing 4-1-2-1-2, which might have been a bad move, but get into this game against FC Nutmeg, his team name is. We had a little bit of a fanny around with the kits, but we got FC Nutmeg. We got into the game. His team is, I thought this was a very good team. It's quite strong. I can't remember the left back. Didac, I think it is, and then centre back Renechia, I think, and then Diakite, Ogbonna, Caceres, Marquisio, Nocerino, Giovinco, Jovetic, and Palacio. It's quite it's a very defensive formation, which, depending on what he's playing on, it could be very attacking as well. I decided to put my custom tactic on, which has helped me most of my last club. Well, I say that, but my record wasn't the best. I always like to play from kick, show you guys what happens from the kickoff, like the main kickoff, and then show you like the key goals and moments like that. I don't know why, but I'll always show you the start, the first kickoff, and then half-time kickoff. But in this game, Gary Hooper got me a goal, which I'm absolutely thrilled about. He's my new signing. He did a lovely little fake through his legs, and lobbed it into the back of the net. Gary Hooper there, taking control. I did flick my stick a little to the left, which obviously made a little bit of a difference. Player knocked me down. It was Sylvester, not Ranich, and yeah, got a penalty. From this, I decided to give it to Hooper. He wasn't the best. This bronze player who had really good penalties was the best, but Hooper pots it into the back of the net. Keeper had nowhere. So yeah, that was the second goal. I was really happy about that. I think this game ended on 2-0. Yes, it did. So Gary Hooper debut, and he actually won me the game with 2 goals. I was thrilled. So this time I will not be buying a player after this game. It will be after the next game. So he'll be a more expensive player, but I'll have to wait to be able to buy him. So that's my aim really. I'll start off with Gary Hooper, who's only 350 coins, but then I will actually be able to play 10 games in a row to be able to save up for someone. And 10 games is a whole season. So if I do really well in, say, in Division 1, then I'll get 8,000 coins, the gold pack, and also all the coins from each match. So that really should, well, it should be like 20,000, depending on who I get in a pack as well. So I think it's quite an interesting series. This time, I decided to go to 4-5-1, which is what my manager is in. So it gave me a little bit more chemistry. Give me one striker as well, which focused on Gary Hooper. Now this game was it was good, but it was a bronze, silver, gold, and some non-rare golds in there, non-rare silvers and bronze. But it's Helton, left back, not sure, centre back, yes, I don't really know many of the bronze there. But he's got like Jonathan, Kaka, Medina on right mid. Up front he had Pato, so it was quite a strong squad. Again, I'll always show you guys what happens from kickoff. I'm not sure why I do it, but I just feel as if you guys should know. This one, I don't really know what my keeper was doing there, because that was a dreadful clearance. Pato shoots at my goalkeeper saves it, but Jairzinho, who I'm guessing is Brazilian, gets kind of lucky with the rebound and gets it in off the post from a header. This time it was Kaka doing some nice fancy skill there, and then Wellington, who's extremely overpowered on this game, compared to real life anyway, was able to knock it over the goalkeeper when the goalkeeper was running out. So So that made it 2-0, which I was very unhappy about as well, because now I was down to like 1-1 my games were. So I was really trying my hardest to try and get a goal. As you can see, I did score a due goal, which is very unfortunate for him, but sometimes it has to be done, especially when my team is all bronze. At halftime, it was 2-1. So this is what happened from his kickoff. I thought it would have been good if he could get further, but unfortunately it didn't. But this time, I showed you it from kickoff, and I believe this is the one that I actually score from. Yes, it is. Stoolin, whoever he is, he come in a bronze pack and he scores it. I couldn't believe it. They're the reasons that I show you it's from kickoff. Again, Alexander Pato doing a trademark celebration there. Him and Bale was able to have a nice through ball in and then pass it past my keeper. Really, this one was a nice little chip through ball there into Defendi. He is wonderful. He is probably my favourite bronze player that I have played with, like unknowingly kind of thing. In his picture, he's bald, but he's actually got a ponytail. This goal was very lucky, really, with a deflection, but Vibe was able to pass it past the keeper. So that put me ahead into 4-3. This time, Kaka was able to get a glancing header, or a header, should I say, and put it back to 4-4. This is the 87th minute now, so I was just really pushing hard with Hooper. This was extremely fortunate. I don't know what his keeper was doing, really, but Gary Hooper was able to actually put it past the goalie. This time, Defendi puts the ball over to Hooper again. Hooper is actually on form for me, doing that annoying celebration with that lovely moonwalk to round it all up. He scored 3 goals, and then the all 3 players around him had actually got a goal each. So Gary Hooper was an absolutely perfect buy for me. I thought it was awesome. And yeah, well, the players seem to be playing not so bad. I got 540 coins from that match, so that also adds to the tally. So really, I should be doing quite well with money. The money now is 1,093 coins, and it is time to buy another player. The player I decided to buy in 433 was Oxlade-Chamberlain for 800. I know it's not really 1,000, but I thought there isn't many other people around him apart from Scott Sinclair and Nathan Dyer that would actually give me the chemistry to go with Gary Hooper, but also give me a chance to get some Prem players in around Oxlade, like in the centre mid role. Also, I decided, because I got him cheap, I'd spend the rest of my money trying to buy a 433 manager. So it also boosts my chemistry, which I really needed. I think everyone thinks it's a vital role in Ultimate Team. Some people can play without it, some people can't, but I always like to have it there, really. So after that, I was able to actually have quite a decent squad. It's there. I think it's alright. Like Oxlade-Chamberlain, Gary Hooper, obviously the main players. So yeah, I hope you all enjoyed this episode, and please give me a like rating and subscribe, and look out for the next episode. I'll see you all later. Bye bye.